Cooney loser bald guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. So on the Patreon, we've been watching this guy. He teaches you how to be funny and how to be good at stand-up. And we think he's pretty Netflix.
Yes.
He's pretty great. He's pretty entertaining to watch. His name is Casey Casperson. I'm going to spoil the joke. And we're going to play it. And we've already gone over this, like watching on Patreon. So if you like this, definitely, subscribe and you can see the rest of our videos on this guy. But he's like, I'm trying to remember what he says. He says something like, I'm fat.
Yeah.
Because of my dad. I don't know. You guys might have even heard of him, Papa John. And then he stops and he's like, you see how that works? And he breaks it down why he thinks that joke works.
Yeah.
And that's what got us hooked. That was the hook for him, but we haven't been able to stop watching him since. He's just great. Everything about him is so strange. But I like watching it. So I figured we watch more of this on YouTube on the free version.
Yes.
On Raccoon Tweeties.
Okay, so do you want me to go to a different video or the same video?
Let's see if let's go to the same video and then maybe we'll try and find a new one.
All right, let's see here. Full here.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in for the good stuff now. How to structure a joke. By the time we're done with this lesson, you're going to be writing jokes.
Okay.
Joke structure is actually really easy. There's a setup and a punchline.
That's a joke.
That's it.
Boom.
And it comes in that order. I can't tell you how many times people will start with punchline and provide a setup.
Don't get me started on this guy, Brendan Cooney, dude.
I do that.
Yeah.
I don't even understand. I don't really think that happens a lot. I disagree with him right away. I don't think people would come with a punchline and then do the setup.
It does happen.
Like, what's an example of that?
Where somebody says something funny,
Right.
and then they just keep talking about the same thing.
It's like,
Instead of the funniest thing being last.
okay. All right. Well, let's see what he says. Let's see what he says, Papa.
What you'll learn in writing, or what you've learned in writing,
thinks
in
it's
like
funny.
essay writing, is you make your statement and then you support it.
Essay writing.
What we're saying is
Always
provide
known
your
as being very
support
funny.
so that you can give us your statement.
See?
Does that make sense? We want to surprise you. We want to.
Are you even listening to him, dude?
provoke
Not
that
really.
Involuntary response. We want to create the tension.
Right.
Some people say that there is a premise, a setup, and then a punchline. And I would say that we can go right to setup and punchline. And if there's a premise that hangs out, we can talk about that at another time.
That's what I always tell Brendan.
So a setup.
I love it.
You're provi-
He's just so weird. And we can talk about that later. Okay, we'll go over the difference.
Yeah.
At minute 25 in
Yeah.
the video. But for now, I want to just say exactly what I just said again.
Yeah. Yeah. Part of me hopes that there's clientele that's just keeps coming back to him, dude.
I mean, we can't be the only ones that enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's pretty. The one thing you'll notice is that in all these videos, he's wearing the same Snoopy shirt
Oh yeah.
because it's his Snoopy company or whatever.
Yeah.
A little dicey. I'm not sure you're allowed to do that.
Yeah. The only times he doesn't wear that shirt is when he's doing stand up, and we watch that on the Patreon too.
Yeah. It's like, okay, Mr. Whole Foods.
And he is great.
Finding the least amount of context necessary to create enough tension so that when you deliver your punchline, there's a laugh. So here's a joke. This is the joke that I've used for a long time.
Here it
that I
is.
open with
Yes, this is what we
many
wanted
times,
for.
especially in front of audiences where I'm not sure what I'm going to get.
Right.
I get up on stage. I cheer for everybody. Thank you so much for having me tonight. I'm fat. Yeah.
To me, that's like him starting with the punchline.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
fat. He's already breaking his own rules. Now he does have a joke coming up after, but I would argue that the joke coming up after is less funny than I'm fat. So I'm fat. Yeah. Honestly, then when we watching it this time, I didn't see that coming, even though I knew. I forgot that's how he said it. So
Even his teacher's like, hey, trim the fat. Just say I'm fat.
If somebody's fat and they go on stage and they're like, I'm fat, it can be funny. Like that's not a bad start. So yeah.
But I think the setup to this joke is that he's like, I'm going to teach you about stand-up comedy. And the punchline is, I'm fat.
Yeah, it is funny. Like he's the teacher. He's going to show you how to do stand up, and the main thing is saying that you're fat. He's not totally wrong.
I blame my father mostly. You might have met him. His name's Papa John.
There's nobody on the video, but you feel like he still bombed. It still feels like the joke didn't land. That's when you know you're really bad at comedy. When you can do a joke and no one is there, but you still feel like you did bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
not
then
good.
you make that face.
And then you make that face. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to see that. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about, if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing stand-up comedy, find out a way to make yourself seem fat
Yes.
and then make a joke about your dad owning a fast food restaurant.
All right, let's go to another video then, because that we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen this one. It's titled, Why Do People Laugh? How to Make Someone Laugh? Why Do We Laugh?
Right. If you want to see what we thought about that video, tune in to the Patreon.
But that joke is very imperative.
This particular lesson, we're going to talk about something kind of weird,
Okay.
which is the mechanics of laughter. Why it's important for us to know how it works would be the same as if you're building a car and we know that an engine sits in the car to drive the car. We really need to know what makes an engine work. That an engine is a
Pause it.
controlled series of
So he's going to explain the car thing, and he's like, we really need to know what makes an engine work. You know, it's because it's like a car thing. I can't get into cars because I'm fat and any size. He's like, you see what I did there? Yeah. My dad, I blame my dad.
Yeah.
Because he owns Papa John's. I'm sorry, that one didn't make sense. All right, we'll keep going.
He's like, and sometimes it doesn't matter about the engine if you're fat, because the tires pop.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm so fat that the tires explode. He's not that fat. It doesn't make sense.
explosions that are consistently happening that we want to happen so that we can make the engine work to drive the rest of the vehicle. I think this is a point that's really overlooked by comedians because they don't understand why we laugh as human beings. And so they miss the boat a lot of times when it comes to writing material. So
that's what Brendan's nickname is. Brendan missed the boat Cooney, dude.
I missed the boat on, getting in with fat jokes and Papa John shit for sure.
Yeah.
I really, I wish I had watched this video when I started. I could have learned a lot. Yeah. And I don't know. He's like, a lot of comedians don't understand why people laugh. I'm not sure that's really a problem that's going on. I don't think you ever leave and like, I don't know why they laughed at that. No, because you wrote the jokes. The only way you wouldn't know if the reason someone laughed is if you were using other people's jokes.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know. I got it from some other guy. They think it's funny.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't make any sense.
Also, too, you could just replace fat with bald for you and then be like, because my dad's Mr. Clean, you know?
People be like, Brendan missed the boat.
here's the deal. Laughter,
missed the
number
boat.
one,
I kinda
is
like that.
involuntary. You can't control laughter. Even if you try to fake laughing, which I recommend that you try to do right now, you're probably somewhere where you can't
I
do
bet
that.
you recommend that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Cut to Bert Kreischer, dude.
Bert, the machine looks like it's not, I've heard it's not doing well in theaters. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Somebody put pictures up, but you never really know. Social media can be fake.
Yeah.
Somebody put pictures up and nobody in the thing. I wish him well, though.
Yes. Same.
Yeah, the fake laugh is annoying.
Yeah.
Give him that.
Loud, but try to laugh even though something hasn't struck you as funny.
Why?
Yeah, it's weird. In fact, there have been times, I'm sure, where you've said something to somebody and they were kind of half paying attention, but they knew that they were supposed to laugh, and they didn't because whatever you said wasn't funny or they weren't paying attention. And you could tell
This guy knows.
Yeah.
that they were being fake.
Yeah.
It's like 70% of his interactions.
He's like, I'm here to make you a video about people laughing, but I know more about people not laughing.
He does a whole other video about that.
Yeah.
So laugh is involuntary. It's something...
Paused.
I want this guy to go on the T-Fat-K show.
Yeah.
With Shab and Callan.
Yeah.
Talk to them. That'd be great.
It's something that when somebody laughs at your joke, that you can feel amazing. Because if we know that laughter is involuntary and your joke made them laugh, there's no better compliment. Someone could tell you that you're funny, and that's okay. But if you can get them to laugh, I'm sorry, there's no better compliment in the world.
Pause it. I like to envision where this is, where this guy is.
Yeah.
Like, where is he recording this? In his apartment somewhere, like a closet? There seems to be no space.
Yeah.
Could that be a green screen? Probably not, right?
No.
That's a wall, right?
Yeah, that's a wall.
He's like a wall. It'd be funny if he's like filming this in between his shifts at some restaurant in like the closet in the back. Somebody comes in like, what are you doing in here? I'm doing one of my joke videos. Oh, all right. Well, your break's up in 10 minutes, okay? So get back out there, Chief.
Yeah. He works at Papa John's.
He works at Popcorn. Yeah. His dad got him a job.
Laughter is also contagious. So
He's so serious.
number 2,
Number 2.
The thing about jokes is it's really important to realize that for someone to laugh, they have to enjoy the joke. He talks like that. He talks like the Flappers people.
Yeah.
Like that video with Barb and Dave. This is not unlike Dave. This guy seems like almost like a bizarro Dave. A Dave in another universe where he doesn't own a comedy club that he sold his house for.
sound of laughter can make you laugh. Laughter is contagious. So what does this mean? Let's dive into this.
There's no reason for this video.
Yeah.
There's not like this would be as if I did a video where I said, I stubbed my foot and I felt pain. The reason why I felt pain is because I stubbed my foot.
Yeah.
And just explaining things that happened. I drank a drink that was really cold and my mouth got cold. And because of that, I got brain freeze.
Yeah.
So let's walk that back a minute. Let's unpack that statement. When you drink something really cold, if you drink it too fast, you can get brain freeze. Number 2, my job told me I have to stop making these videos in the closet because I'm a moron. And he keeps doing that. I think he was like jacking off shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He keeps milking the cow, dude.
He really is milking the cow quite a bit. I'm not a numbers guy, but it's going on quite a bit.
Yeah.
Think back on any shows that you've been to, or anywhere where there's been a group of people, so like a sporting event or something like this.
Wait, a show or a sporting event?
Of course, more laughter leads to laughter. Like, that's not, why are you saying this?
Yeah.
He's trying to fill a video that's only 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
Why would you need to fill that? It's 7 minutes, should be short, but it's just, he says nothing in this. Now I'm getting angry at this poor man.
The bigger the crowd, the more emotion you feel. And specifically, if we're talking about a stand-up comedy show, think about it for a second. If you've ever been at a show that only has 10 to 15 people in the audience,
we've been there.
Oh, yeah.
not as much
Now you're talking our language, B.
Yeah.
Oh, we've done that. Oh, really, dude? Talking about Flappers, B?
people themselves aren't laughing as much as they would at a bigger show.
I mean, when you're performing, for sure. But yeah. But I've done well at 15 people shows. Yeah. Sometimes the crowd's good.
Yeah.
Maybe there's not good at wherever the Papa John's is that you fucking do.
I think he's in Florida, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think he was at the Tempe at one of the videos we watched, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's Tempe. No.
Oh,
That's
Tampa
Arizona.
Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
A lot of reasons for this. But number one,
The continent, not the-
self-consciousness.
Yeah, they kind of not a state.
As an audience member, you typically don't want to be on stage.
Audiences want to feel safe. If they can safely laugh, they will laugh more.
Where is this guy doing? This is like Florida stand-up.
Yeah.
It's unsafe.
Because you don't want to be on stage, you want to be in a safe, dark place where you can watch somebody else and laugh at them. If we can hear one specific person laughing and that person knows it, they won't laugh as much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the bigger
Not
the
if they're
audience,
drunk, Papa.
Yeah.
Drunk people don't give a fuck.
Drunk people will laugh if you tell them your mom died.
Yeah. They're like, yeah.
the more your laughter
Barb
can
will
kinda get,
Barb's the one that killed her, probably.
Barb's like, I don't care who died. You're not getting paid.
I don't. You're not kidding, Dave. I don't care who died. You ordered an apple pie pizza, and you're gonna fucking enjoy it.
Wrapped into all the other laughters, which means you can laugh even louder, which means you're having even more fun. And then laughter is contagious. So a lot of times people...
And the drink was cold.
Yeah. Contagious. Like contagious. Let's define what contagious means. Let's not. Just say your point, you idiot. Moron.
You're being mean again.
People will laugh at your jokes, not because what you said was funny to them, or even that they got the joke, but because they don't want to be left out.
His face. I feel like that one hit him hard, dude. Just saying being left out.
Oh yeah, he's been left out before for sure. He knows very well what that feels like. Hey, let's not. Hey, I'm having a party. Don't invite that guy that explains everything. Can we not do that? It just makes me sad.
The reason why what Brendan said was funny. It's like, wait, why?
Why do you have to explain it?
Yeah.
It sucks. He's like that. He reminds me of when you're in school and there's somebody that does a presentation on something, like like the auditorium where you're like, oh God, this is boring. There's no need for this. So some panel on why bullying is wrong. It's like, yeah, we all know bullying is bad. I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm a child. I have no brain, so my brain doesn't work yet. So I'm going to make fun of that kid.
Yeah.
But then you got like a guy up there. He's like, guys, bullying is bad. It makes people sad. Makes people frown.
Yeah.
These are how do you guys feel about bullying? Does it make you sad? And we're like, shut up, dude. We want to go bully.
Yeah.
Let us out.
Yeah. Bullying is contagious.
Yeah, bullying is if you bully, then someone else will see you do that and they'll want to bully. It's like, yeah, I want to bully you and the kid sitting next to me. I'm a kid. The only way you're going to stop me bullying is if you suspend me or expel me.
Yeah.
Or sit me down and threaten me with physical violence. Then I'll stop bullying. That's what they should have done, but that's a whole nother team. Okay.
They'll begin to laugh, and that laughter will then trigger the involuntary response of laughter.
That's weird pauses.
Also,
he has notes that he's written down to go over this shit. He's reading off a computer screen. Yeah. Yikes.
Number 3, laughter is a sign of relief. It's a release, if you will. So just the same as if you let a little bit of air out of a balloon, you can feel the balloon losing its tension as the air is slowly being let out.
This is wild to me. He just comedy is supposed to be, well, I don't know, it's supposed to be anything, but he's like goofy or funny or like crazy or whatever. And this guy is just talking about it as if it's a scientific thing.
Yeah.
But also not very scientific because he's just blabbering on about balloons, and it's like a balloon that it loses air, like my talking. I'm losing air. You're losing patience.
It's like a pizza.
I ate it. Yeah. It's like a pizza in that I ate it because I'm fat.
Yeah. And then the air escapes my sphincter.
And then I fart.
Yeah.
This guy should go blue. I want the rest of the video. He never goes blue, and I want it to be blue.
If you can tell a joke that is so full of tension that by the time you get to the punchline, that balloon of tension pops, that's where a belly laughter comes from. It's a huge moment.
Is big because I ate pizza. Go blue, sir. My cock gets so hard that when I come,
belly laughter comes from. It's a huge moment for you when you can get someone to do what we refer to as a laugh break.
Oh, do you know what a laugh break is?
I'm assuming just waiting for the next joke.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's my guess, yeah.
Laugh break is like they're laughing for 3 seconds and you're just not talking.
You're waiting for them to stop laughing.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that's what it is.
And see, when you get a laugh break.
People are tense every single day. In fact, have you ever seen sometime where like maybe you've lost like a little kid, like in the grocery store?
Wait,
what? Why would you lose a kid? Does this guy have kids? You've lost a little kid. The only kid you'd lose is your children. Why would you lose another kid? This is getting dark. I want Jordan Peterson to come on this thing. Well, let's stop talking about comedy for a second and talk about your fatness. You eat too much. Did you make your bed this morning?
Yeah.
You're wearing a shirt that has a cartoon character on it. That's disgusting. You're not a man.
Why are you making these videos at your job?
Does anyone watch what is the view count? This is a view count of someone who's barely a man. Stand-up comedy. I haven't laughed at all. You don't strike me as someone who's funny. I think that Jordan Peterson is like not unlike the guy in There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
He has somewhat of the same speech patterns. Like you could do the voice, be like, if I said I was an oil man, you'd agree. I can make you all types of oil. I can get you oil. This is my son.
I've abandoned my son.
I've abandoned my son. I own Papa John's.
My son is fat.
My son is fat. See, I'm funnier than you.
You bitch.
I'm friends with Joe Rogan. You're friends with no one. No one has told you to stop doing these videos.
You've lost like a little kid, like in the grocery
Okay, let's see where he's
store.
going. Let's get
If
his.
you're a parent, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Why else would you lose a kid?
Yeah, hopefully, dude. This is a weird scenario. And he has this shit written down.
Yeah.
So he's not just on the fly.
Yeah.
It would make sense if he's on the fly. He's like, I'm a kid, I guess.
One of the bullet points is, all right, the lose a kid bit.
Oh, my God.
And see what happened there was that Brendan belly laughed. Because
Yeah.
the tension of losing a kid is more real than how fat I am.
And I think I had a break laugh, too.
Yes.
Break
Laugh break.
laugh break. And these cake cup questions here.
Yeah.
Parent, I've lost my kids once or twice running around the grocery store, and you can't find them. And by the time you find them, instead of yelling at them or crying,
Or
I
hitting them?
laugh because that's the release of that tension. It's not really a funny situation, but that's human beings. That's what we do. We laugh to relieve tension. It's when we see somebody fall down a staircase, and once we find out that they're okay, so if someone gets hit in the nuts,
I doubt he's going to lose his kids, especially if he's wearing like a solid color tee, right?
Yeah.
Because he's so fat. They can see him.
He'll never lose his kids because
Yeah.
he's so overweight.
Yeah.
There's my dad. I can see him because he's the aisle. He's like, you can see him on the aisle is not big enough to block him because he's so fat.
My grandpa's Papa John.
Yeah. I'm rich. His kids are rich if
Yeah.
his dad owns Papa John's. Hopefully all of Papa John's, not just one Papa John's. Yeah.
they fall downstairs, and we see that they're going to be okay. We laugh. We laugh because it wasn't us. And B, there's that buildup of tension that they could really be hurt. And so we laugh when we realize that they're going to be okay. And somehow we deem that as being funny. One other thing that I think is completely missed by stand-up comedians is...
What do you think it is? It's about laughter, right? Why people don't laugh and why people laugh.
Maybe it's like waiting for people to stop laughing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think it's gonna
like
be?
starting to laugh on the little arc or whatever?
I think they would like one thing that people miss is that my dad owns Papa John's. Or like, I'm really fat. Do you see what I did there? I tagged it again. You can never do it enough. What are we doing?
So
here,
that's a
Papa?
good guess, though, that he's going to say about like when to talk again during a laugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good guess.
What's
I
your
think maybe he's going to say why things are funny, meaning like if you make more real jokes, it's funnier. Like my dad, like I'm fat.
Tag,
that's
like do
real.
another tag.
No, I'm saying
like,
funny comes from real stuff as
Right.
opposed to make believe.
That would be funny if he said that, but he doesn't say anything real.
Yeah.
We only have one. He's really only done one joke so far.
Yeah.
But we've seen his other stand-up.
Yeah, he
I
has the
don't-
billboard joke, the classic.
Do you remember any of the other bits we watched?
Yeah, the billboard
which
joke
was
was
the billboard one.
Where he says that it's an emergency room being advertised on a billboard.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, like if I ever am in an emergency, be like, oh yeah, remember that billboard? I'm going to call that number,
and you can't remember the number, right? So
Something like
that
that,
is
yeah.
sort of that is real though.
Yeah.
that's a real example.
And then during the emergency, they're like, "Where'd you hear about us?" Like that billboard on 6th Street, you know. Yeah,
I just remember he's
I'm butchering
bombed.
the joke.
Yeah,
He's
no, it was
great.
not. He's so
great.
good.
He's great.
He's actually like one of the better. He's
Yeah.
one of our guys, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here goes.
We don't laugh at jokes. We laugh at people.
Oh,
If all we did was laugh at jokes, we wouldn't come and watch you. We would just read what you had to say.
why is he sad?
I don't know. His delivery of the shit is so strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A humorous poet, which is great. I know a lot of wonderfully funny poets and screenwriters.
Shout out Luke Schwartz.
Shout out W.B. Yeats.
Yeah.
Shout
Shout out Keith
William,
Soul, dude.
William Shakespeare, dude.
And authors.
Seamus Haney, dude.
But we deliver jokes. And our delivery is
Papa
the
John's.
thing that provokes laughter. Does that make sense? We don't laugh at jokes. We laugh at people.
Oh, that's deep. He said it twice now.
Many times.
He's like, Jay Light. I laugh at him.
People don't know what we're talking about. They don't know about the subject matter. They don't know who we are. And a lot of times people have been drinking, so they haven't really paid attention to
There
your
we
story.
go.
There we go.
Yeah,
But
get
if you
dark.
can time your set and your rhythm and your cadence,
A lot of times
with
I've been
song,
drinking. More times I've been eating. Sometimes I'm weak. I'm fat.
I'm fat.
I'm fat.
you can get them to laugh. So now that we know this about laughter, now that we know that it's involuntary, your next task before you get to your next lesson is to go back to some of those comedians that you've watched and watch a few things. One, how they built their tension. How did they lead you into a joke or a story so that the payoff for the joke allowed you to relieve tension? If you were to take the words that they were saying and say them in a different way, could you say it in a way that's not funny? If the answer is yes, then you've proven the point that we laugh at the people, not at the joke.
Homework. He's giving out homework right now, dude. Write out a real story that happened with you that involves
Well,
tension.
he gave
and a
out
happy
2
ending.
homework things. Because he
Yeah.
also said we got to watch a stand-up thing and see how they created tension and released tension.
Yeah.
So we watched like George Carlton and see if
Yeah.
he create, and then we would reword it just to make it not funny.
Yeah.
And if we can do that, then the person is funny.
Yeah.
Comedy plus time equals tragedy or whatever.
Yes.
Tragedy plus comedy equals
You
something.
watch Brennan Schaub and he's like, fat people are like, fuck that. You're like, all right, where is that, you know?
How could we reword that to
Yeah.
make it not funny?
Yeah.
I don't know if there would be
I
a
don't
way.
think there's a way.
He's like, carne asada.
Yeah, carne
How could you reword that?
Yeah. Carne asada.
Pi-
Just say the word.
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
Okay, you got me
Yeah,
there.
see?
Chili relleno.
Yeah. Chile relleno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not finished. Okay. She's my mom's like, I wasn't.
Oh, wait, what was that?
What was the one where she's getting the like, hey mom, are you gonna get vaccine? She's like, I'm all like, I wasn't, but then they got donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good,
So fat people, or see, damn, everything involving fat people is funny. So that's,
Yeah. Or how about hey, what's up, Dallas?
yeah.
I like this. I'm not used to this. There's
Yeah.
some ladies in the crowd tonight.
Yeah.
Dallas is different.
Welcome, Dallas. Thank you for coming to my show. I noticed there's females in the audience, and I appreciate you guys. Not typical of my shows.
Okay, you're doing. You're
Yeah.
pretty good at this.
Yeah. I'm this guy. It's just in a different.
What's another classic? Oh, have you? Do you date a Mexican? Do you ever date a Mexican?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what they are? They're spicy.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know why they're spicy? Because they're assholes.
Okay.
Try.
Mexicans, Latinas are spicy. And when I say spicy, I mean,
It's still funny. I'm laughing. I'm literally like, there was no break laugh
Yeah.
there. No laugh break.
Latinas are spicy,
Okay.
and they can be mean sometimes.
I still think that was funny.
All right,
I think that's funnier if Shab did it that way. I think it would have been better actually.
yeah, there's 7 seconds left here.
Okay.
Take a moment to write down a story of your own, one that has a lot of tension in it, that ended up with a happy ending.
Okay. Well, Sean has a
Damn,
couple
dude.
of those.
And he ended it just like that?
Yeah.
That's a pretty freaking hard cut there, B.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Not only do you need work in comedy, but you also need help in video editing.
Yeah, the end of that video showed me that you are lazy and stupid. Also, the content of it was below the work of a man. You need to work on yourself, your presentation, and the way you look, fat man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to watch him do stand-up again?
Yeah, let's see if we can. I think, remember somebody in the Discord, shout
Casey
out to the Discord,
Casperson, yeah.
they said that he had made a return, right?
So he started making videos again?
4 months ago, he has a video up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he looks old and disheveled, dude.
Damn, dude.
Let's see what this is about here.
All right.
Casey in the woods.
I'm back. I went into the community forum and asked the question of what the next.
Why does he have the same shirt?
But it's new, though. It's a button shirt.
Oh, they
He also looks like he's been working out.
Oh,
He
yeah.
looks healthier.
Yeah.
I mean, his face is still Papa John's.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's been lifting. He's like getting ready to beat the shit out of us, probably.
Yeah.
Next video should be. So I didn't get a lot of
like there's a
suggestions. I
scar
got
on
two
his face now.
suggestions, but better than more suggestions than
Been
I
in a
thought I
bar
was gonna
fight.
get.
Yeah.
This thing. Well, I tried to do a joke, and this guy told me I wasn't funny, so I fought him. And the reason I fought him is because he hurt my feelings. When you hurt my feelings, I'll crush your face.
Let's see.
So we'll attack both of them in this video. No reason for me to string you along. So there were two questions that were in there. One was how to write good one-liners. And I do have a video that kind of goes into that a little bit, but for this particular video, I'll give you some exercises that I like to use in improv that'll help you write some good one-liners. So there's a bunch of games that we play, and the one that I like to use the most is called 185. So you pick any object. So let's say the object that I choose is a fork. 185 forks, walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm not going to serve 185 forks. 185 forks say, why not? The bartender says, because every time you come in here, you're always trying to spoon with me.
Pause it for a second. He's like off the rails now, dude. Like he's in a different room. He seems like he's on meth or something. The forks thing that's just gibberish. I don't even understand what he's trying to do. He's an HGH and meth. You know, he's broken into someone's house and he's recording the video. Look at his posing. Look at his face. He has a scar on his face. And he looks like, I don't know, he's like in UFC or something. Yeah. He looks totally different. It's very disturbing. I'm worried about Casey now. Before, I just thought he was a guy that was sort of out of touch, maybe a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, off mentally or something. But now it looks like he's getting ready for something. Can you imagine if he was a terrorist and he just makes these videos because he's crazy?
Yeah.
He's like, I do comedy, but really I'm going to blow something up. I'm going to hurt. I am afraid of Casey now.
Yeah.
This is worrisome.
Casey McVeigh, dude.
Okay. It is funny that he still has a shirt, though. The business must still be going on.
Yeah.
A joke I'm making up on the spot. Or because every time you come in here, you always try to stick yourself in an electrical socket. Or
Uh-oh. Dicey. Stay strong, Casey.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
those are really bad examples. You should really bash me.
Then
for
don't
those
put 'em on.
comments, honestly.
They're bad. Take them out.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But anyway, that joke is a structure. So it's 185 objects. Walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm not serving 185
Pause it
objects.
for a second. The self-help videos online and the videos of like, you know, how to replace a light bulb or not a light, like the headlight in your car. They just tell you how to do it. They show you how to do it. They're very good. The only thing I don't like is in the beginning where they're like, "Hey, I'm John with someone. Remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff." And it's like you're always in a crunch to get it done. But eventually they show you. This video doesn't show you how to do anything.
Yeah.
He just sort of explains what he's thinking about that day.
Yeah.
Laughter is good.
185 Casey McPhersons walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm not going to serve 185 Casey McPhersons. The Casey McPhersons say, why not, bartender? And the bartender says, you're fat. Like that's...
You're all too fat to be in here. And I barely have room for anyone else.
Yeah.
There's only Casey's here now.
Yeah.
How are you going to sit? You're going to break the chairs. You're so fat.
Yeah.
Because your freaking dad is Papa John's. You like pizza too much. Stop eating. You're not even fat anymore. You can't do the joke.
Yeah.
He's like almost in good shape.
185 objects say, why not? The bartender says. So it gets your mind into the mode of just understanding different ways that you can maybe write puns. So, maybe it's a remote. 185 remotes walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm not serving 185 remotes. 185 remotes say, why not? The bartender says, because every time you come in here, you keep trying to turn me on.
Oh. I wonder what the comments say. Do you think any of the comments are like, that remote joke? Pretty good, B.
Even if you feel this isn't one of your best, it's still useful because it helps to get the brain thinking and a peek into the creative process. Good choice of sharing.
So that's either him writing that or another person that's like him that would talk like this.
Yeah. Let's see. The only funny part, 245, great content. Casey, I can write good materials. Most of the material came at random time, not when I sit for writing.
Dude, look at the last one.
Where?
Holy shit.
Cooney is watching.
Who wrote that?
Wow, Rev Stevening. Wow.
That's fucking funny, dude. That means that guy's on the
Patreon.
The Patreon.
Wow, dude. Oh man, they called their shot, dude.
Damn, dude. I'm like the red bar of this guy.
Yeah.
I only punch down. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Just a random video somebody wrote on.
That might have been the person that clued us into like him having another video up.
It's Gringo Poppy.
Yeah.
Was he the one who did that? I don't even know.
No, I don't even know. It's just funny.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I laughed is because he's part of the Discord. So
And the Patreon, right?
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
both,
Yeah,
both.
Fuck.
Both.
Damn. Both. Let's see what
Both ways be.
Let's see what else he has to say. Oh.
Keep trying to turn me on. Yeah, like I said, some puns.
No.
Some of the other games that we play that I'll list off. One is called My College Nickname Was. So,
So what? Fatty, lard butt, fucking sandwich man.
Yeah.
Burgers and fries,
Papa John's son.
Papa John's, Pizza Hut, 5 for $5 deal.
Yeah. My college nickname was Pizza Lover.
My college. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'm intrigued.
What do you think his college nickname was? Or you already said all.
I said like 10.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, another nickname. So,
Remote.
these are my AirPods. My college nickname was AirPods because every time I tried to listen to you, you fell out of my ear.
He's like, they're bad. I get it now, though. These are like Mel Helitzer, like prompts for writing. Now I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get there.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, maybe you can get some jokes from that.
Yeah.
That he hasn't been doing very well at it, but somebody a little bit better might.
Yeah. Try it out.
Okay. So so this is a water bottle, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just picked the first thing I said. So my college nickname was Water Bottle because every time I watched Casey McPherson stand up, I wanted to waterboard myself. Not that good.
That's not.
It's bad.
That's just
actually.
hurtful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is mean.
Okay.
You do something.
My college nickname was Guitar because Casey McPherson's fat.
Okay. I mean, I liked it.
Laugh break.
Laugh break.
Yeah.
And the reason I laughed is because he's, I think it's funny that he's fat.
He's fucking fat. Dude.
He's fucking fat. Even though he's, as I've said, even though he looks like he's been working out or something, but it still looks bad, kind of.
No, I will say, like, all jokes aside, I am proud of him.
Yeah, the weight's gone.
He looks
The
like in
beard's-
way better shape.
Weird's good. The beard's good. He does look like better.
Yeah.
But there's just something off-putting about his manner right now.
Yeah.
But as far as like physically, good for him.
Is this even good content? Am I even delivering good content? I have a show tonight, and I'm not feeling.
I wish I could go.
Funny.
I wish I could go. I'm a fan of this guy now, not unlike the way I'm a fan of Shab, really. I mean, I would absolutely enjoy going to see either one of them do
Yeah.
stand-up. He might get boring. Shab,
Yeah,
electrifying.
not a chance.
He's not, I mean, it's great. I saw him at the store the last time I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little, like maybe a month ago now.
Oh, wow.
But I went to the roast battle, and I don't forget. I think it was Julian. Julian, what's his name, or what's their name? Julian.
Fernandez?
Yeah, and
Jules.
Jules. I'm botching it twice, but Jules is like, "Oh, dude, Shab's here,"
Oh.
and we were laughing about it. And then I kind of got a little bit nervous. But Luke was going to take a picture of me with like watching Shab. He was like, let's go do it. But then Shab was off stage. It was in the not the main room, the original room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was watching from outside. Didn't seem like it was going too well. I wish I had watched the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
didn't, was walking around talking to people. And all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
My college nickname was AirPods because I was expensive and I got lost a lot.
That was good. That was better than popping out the ear.
I think just lost a lot probably. It would have
Yeah.
been. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean you're expensive?
Yeah.
Are you a prostitute?
Yeah. That's, I mean, more
Is that
stuff
what
than
he's saying?
just sex. Yeah.
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 People are paying. He's like selling his body in college. Is it? Okay. Dicey.
Laugh break. Yeah.
My college nickname
Tokyo Cunt
well,
Punch.
was
Casey Casperson is Tokyo Cunt Punch.
AirPods because I was unreliable and couldn't keep a charge.
So low stamina when performing.
You could say because I was unreliable and couldn't turn women on, or women could never. No, I can't even think of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Fuck it. This is redacted shit. It's up to him. I got to do your job.
My college nickname was Cup because
People peed in me.
I'm not even going to post this. Another game that we play is World's Worst. So think about an occupation that you wanted to be when you were growing up. So like World's Worst Doctor, something like this. What would it sound like if you were the world's worst doctor? So world's worst doctor might be.
Hi, my name's Casey Casperson.
Let's see. This act out is already enticing.
Pretty
me.
intense.
It looks like he's
He's
eating.
a surgeon.
It looks
Yeah.
like he's
Even when
eating.
he's doing surgery, he looks like he's eating. Is this food truck diaries?
Let's see.
Doctor might be.
All right, so he has a steak dinner.
This tenderloin is very tough. Right? Something like that.
So he is eating.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, he's saying that a surgeon eats your tenderloin.
Ew.
Yeah.
What? I still don't really
Yeah. So
understand.
that's not really a one-liner. That's more like physical comedy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We also play Schwarzenegger Dies.
Okay. Well, we got to do world's worst. World's worst.
World's worst occupation.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the format, so you do it first, and maybe I'll
Okay.
understand.
I'm the world's worst electrician
Okay.
because it got lights in here, right?
And then you do an act out.
I guess, but also it's supposed to be a one-liner.
A one line. Okay. All right.
So I'm the world's worst electrician. I am fat.
I see you're
So
always going to do the same one. Okay. All right, Casey. All right, Mr. Spoiler McGee.
See, the reason why that's funny.
Right.
Okay, just kidding. Go for it.
Okay. I'm the world's worst comedian.
Yes.
Okay. Have you guys ever heard about the Mexican cookie? It's a cookie, but it's got salsa on it because women are spicy Mexicans.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. So that was good.
Okay, good.
I mean, that was more just facts.
just accuracy.
Yeah. Not like that
Laser.
you're the worst comedian, but you just did the worst comedian's bit.
Yeah. I think so. I always say this, and I may be a broken record, but I was thinking about it again. I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah.
Gringo Poppy is the worst ever.
Yeah.
There's something there. The fact that nothing has ever been that bad.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well, there's been
interesting.
some close ones.
Like what?
Jokes by Whitney Cummings.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was pretty bad.
A lot of people hate that, but I would never even watch that.
Yeah, I watched it.
You watched the whole
So you
thing?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
We did talk about it, but you probably don't remember.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you're the world's worst rememberer.
Okay, do it. Go. One liner. Because you're fat.
Because you're fat. Yeah.
Because you're bald.
Because you're bald.
Because you have big gums or small teeth.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Do the debate on the comments. Is it big gums or small teeth?
Yeah.
It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Or is it both?
All right, let's see.
Get an object.
Okay,
Let's
so the
say it's,
Schwarzenegger.
play Schwarzenegger dies.
Okay.
So you get an object. Let's say it's paper. So Schwarzenegger dies. Arnold Schwarzenegger obviously comes in, always has some kind of a tagline. So it's like, boom, don't be loose, leaf. That's my Russian. Schwarzenegger.
Russian? He's not Russian. He's German.
No, but I think he's saying like, I was trying to do an Austrian accent, but that was Russian.
Oh, dude, Schwarzenegger is the easiest
Yeah.
accent that every comedian can do. Schwarzenegger.
California.
California.
Yeah.
Go Chargers.
Yeah.
Go. Remember when he did that?
If you suck my dick, you get 5 minutes in the belly room.
I see.
Wait, so what's the setup?
Doesn't make sense.
So why? But Schwarzenegger, he doesn't die.
I don't understand this one either.
Wait, can we watch it over again?
Yeah.
Really quick.
So Schwarzenegger dies. Arnold Schwarzenegger obviously comes in, always has some kind of a tagline. So it's like, boom, don't be loose, leaf. That's my Russian.
I mean, maybe it's that he's killing somebody and then he has a line. You have a line after Schwarzenegger has like
okay.
that action line.
Yeah.
So don't be loose leaf because it's paper
Yeah.
or something. I think I understand that.
So let's see if he says anything else about it, so that it gives us more structure, and then we got to try it.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know, dude. I'm filming this on a Friday. These are all things
Does
that
that have to do with anything? A hard shift at the restaurant this week. You own a business.
Yeah.
What is the business? Oh, fuck it.
Okay, so
He's not going to do any more, you think?
I think he is, but we have to do Schwarzenegger dies.
All right.
Yeah.
The glass. There's a glass there on that table,
Okay.
right? There's a glass cup. So glass cup, and I've just killed somebody. Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is hard to do.
It is.
I threw you through the glass window because you ate my Triscuits. Now I'm like, it's hard to do the voice when I'm thinking about like him. It's
Yeah.
kind of- you do one. You do
Okay. With microphone.
one. Okay.
Test.
That's pretty good. I didn't laugh, but that was good. That's way better than mine because it's a one-liner.
Yeah.
I totally botched it.
Or how about this?
Is the thing on?
That's good too.
Yeah.
Damn, you're actually pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the camera?
Casey McPherson's fat.
That's too much.
I've never seen him. I've never seen a
The
man
first
so.
two are like legit
Yeah.
good writing.
Yeah,
Like you could be punching up a screenplay with those skills. He'll like watch out for Gerardo. He'll light you up, B. Do the camera.
Do the camera. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if you can do it again.
Let's see.
Get ready for your blurry background. I'm gonna hit you with the bokeh. This is gonna be bokeh in your shot.
It's funny. It's funnier when it's bad.
Yeah.
All right, but the first two are pretty Netflix.
There's no way you'll fit on the camera because you're so fat, Casey. Why are you doing this at your work? Your job.
Casey, you're so fat.
Yeah.
I'm a detective, you idiot. All right.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
Papa John.
My CPU, yeah, it's great. Yeah. My CPU is a known processor, a learning computer.
All right. Let's see if he has any other games.
are going to jog you to get to giving yourself some one-liners. what you're trying to do is take an object or a word or something like this and do something that's like a play on words with it. So you can also go to improvencyclopedia.org and take a look at all their different
It's a porn site.
backline or one-line games.
That could be another Raccoon Titties episode where we just do all the games.
It'll just help to train your brain. 185 really is the one that I think does the best. 185 pens. Walk into a bar, bartender says, "I'm not going to serve 185 pens." 185.
No, it's not the
pens. Say what?
best. This is the worst one out of all of them. This is the least
It's
funny.
like the least one-liner joke. It's like 5 lines to say a joke.
Also, yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
The other ones are kind of fun to do. We sort of had fun, even though it was like hard.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know if they
too,
would lead anything.
Good
but-
one-liners, I feel like, don't come from a script or like a ad lib. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what you did, it's not really a one-liner.
Yeah.
What like it would be great for a movie.
Yeah.
Punch Up.
Yeah.
If you need a zing, like in the action films.
Yeah.
That's good. But that's not going to help you in stand-up. If you do that shit on stand-up, people are going to be like, "What?
Yeah.
Not funny."
Let's see. All right. So I feel as if this is a prepared joke rather than something on the fly because he says pen. He's always got a pen around him. So you know he's doing this all the time.
He'll let you up, B.
Let's see. I'm going to back it up a little bit.
185 pens. Walk into a bar, bartender says, "I'm not going to serve 185 pens." 185 pens. Say, "Why not?" Bartender says, "Because every time you come in here, you spill your ink all over the customers."
Yeah. See, nothing about that is funny.
Yeah, what? Yeah. What's the point?
Yeah.
Why even say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
I'll never fault somebody for trying to be funny, but you can't fault me for being like, that was Blockbuster beat. You know?
Yeah, it's your honest opinion.
Come on, it's just a pen.
1.1 stars.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The ink?
Redacted.
Yeah.
So the pen's peeing all over the bar?
185. 185 maids come in. I have sex with all of them.
My wife leaves me.
My wife leaves me. My son-in-law is Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I'm a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has 7 rings. I fucked 7 maids in my house.
I'm a house. I'm Russian now.
I'm Russian.
I don't know. Maybe you guys should unsubscribe, honestly, at this point.
No, okay. So
So the
I'm
second
gonna
thing that I
subscribe,
wanted
actually.
to go over
Subscribe.
in here as
Cooney
well
is
for the
watching,
post,
Casey.
is
read the comments, donk.
how to write a type 5.
Oh, how to write a type 5.
And
He's double timing this episode.
He's
dude.
going to tell us how to write a type 5 in 2 minutes.
Well, that's what you asked for earlier. Make it concise.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can really get me to write a type 5.
Joey Diaz watches this.
If only he knew how tight my maid's pussy was. He'd understand why I got divorced.
Okay, I'll stop.
I like it.
Okay.
this doesn't require its own post. It's pretty straightforward. So if you've written 5 minutes of material and that's it, then that's your type 5. But if you've written 10 minutes of material that is getting laughs on stage, then use your logic, and when you've recorded your videos or your recordings or whatever.
What if
take a
I've
look and
written
see-
30 seconds?
Yeah.
'Cause
Stretch it out.
yeah. Give me something for 1 minute, Casey. This guy's written no 5. Why? What's the opposite of tight? Loose?
Yeah.
He's written a loose 5.
I haven't written
A
a,
loose
type
one.
5. Yeah. I've never written a type 5, but my pants are rather tight
Because I'm fat.
because I'm fat. All right, let's see.
what the funniest 5 minutes of jokes are, and that's your type 5. If you got 15, figure out which of the 15 is your funniest 5. It doesn't
Casey. He's like, I actually have a loose 48, if you know what I mean. Talking belt size, baby. I just ate Papa John's, bitch. They got stuffed crust now. Hawaiian stuffed crust. He just has like a Hawaiian stuffed crust in the thing. He's like, check it out. He works for Papa John's. My dad's crazy. He's putting ham in the bread.
Let's see.
have to mesh together. It doesn't have to weave through or have good transitions or anything like this. Just your 5 funniest minutes. And I wish I could give you more advice than that. It's as simple as that. You have to have so much material that's out there that it becomes incredibly difficult for you to figure out what your best 5 minutes are. If all you've written is 5 minutes, then that's your best 5. But if you've written an hour's worth of material, then you got to pick your best 5 minutes out of there. And the only way to know what really your best 5 minutes are is that you record every set that you do, every performance that you have. You watch it back. You really pay attention to where the audience laughs the hardest. And then most importantly, where they don't, and figure out why they aren't. And if it's something in your control that you can change.
Him studying all the things where they're not laughing.
Yeah.
This is an insult to great improv teachers like James Fritz,
Yeah.
who really put in the work and studied improv and taught at Flappers for so long.
Yeah. Dude, I wish you would watch our stand up and then like do what we're doing to him.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yes.
Nobody does that really. Nobody is like critiquing. They're just, and the critique of me and you is more like our physical appearance. Yeah. And they like, and there's so much critique that it doesn't, they're like, I'm not finished yet. There's more that I can talk about.
Yeah.
I've not noticed all the faults yet. Too ugly.
His hair looks like pubes.
Yeah. They're not done with the pube hair.
Yeah.
The pube thing though is like, with beards, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
My beard, your beard, there's nothing pubish about it. It's almost like you've never seen pubes.
It's like if you put a microscope on pubes and my beard, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Okay, so your beard. What do you think the same about mine?
No, you have a nice beard.
Yeah. So people have been saying that about me, and I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't agree, Baba.
Yeah.
I can see like thumb. People say thumb for bald guys.
Yeah.
I guess that.
But like for me, it's like I have like
You have poofy hair.
fucking founding father hair, dude. You know what I mean?
You do kind of have
Yeah.
like George Washington hair.
That's like that's what I'm working with, and so
That would be fucking hilarious if you look back at like let's say like the Mexican Constitution and like who wrote it, and there's a guy that looks like you, and then we go back like in a time machine and we talk to him and he's like you.
yeah,
Like holy shit,
yeah.
this is funny as fuck.
That's all I got for now. So until next time, if there's other stuff that you want to know about, put it in the comments. Since I improvise most of these jokes, you get to see the real honest output of a comedian that usually writes total shit.
He walks into the next room and puts a gun in his mouth for a while. He never kills himself, but it's just his like thing that he does.
Well, okay. So how about this? What would you want him to make a video about? And also, too, try to make it real.
Yeah. Let's see. What I would like, I would say how to get booked, but I think he already did one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things was when he was talking about the markets of comedy. That was pretty good. If you want to check out the Patreon. How to do longer sets. How about that?
Yeah.
Longer sets. How to string together 30 minutes. Because he's gone over type 5. Let's how to be a headliner. Let's see that, Casey. Let's check the comments and then do checking in with Scott.
Okay, so the comments, we basically saw them already.
Oh, so this is the one he wrote Cooney is watching. I
Yeah.
already forgot. All right, well, thank you, whoever did that.
Let's see the other one that we watched, though.
Look at the comments, you mean?
Yeah.
The comments are turned off.
There's only one comment.
If I fail, I'm failing big.
If I,
Big because he's fat.
oh, yeah.
I get it. I get what you're doing there, Baba.
Yeah, there's only one comment on that one.
So comment more on Casey. Blow him up. Help him out. Watch the stuff. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and review.
I want
Positive comments only, please.
I want to see the newest comments on this one. Thank you for breaking it down. Insane wordplay. Shut up. You can't teach comedy, and anyone who needs to be taught will never be funny.
That's kind of annoying when people do that bit where
Yeah.
they say that. It's like, shut up, dude.
Yeah. How much do you guys charge for coaching? Oh, and he responded, it depends on what you're looking to do. Email us, and I'm happy to set up a quick call.
Sick puppy.
Yeah. That's what it's called. the Sick Puppies Comedy.
I forgot.
Woof is the email. So glad
Yikes.
to add you to my collection of teachers. I'm skinny. You can blame my father. You probably heard of him. His name is Slim Jim.
Honestly,
All right.
not very bad.
Not bad. The light joke totally had me. You are not very good.
Fuck off, dude.
I'll stop it. I'll stop then. This was helpful.
That's actually a good response. I
Yeah.
like it.
Damn, Papa, that Papa John. What? When is the next cheeseburger liquor party? Thank you. That was great. First joke, Papa John. Because where can I order this program? Papa John Jr. If you didn't say that racist shit, they would have put you on the box instead of Shaq.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Papa John said the N-word or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let me go to Chicken In with Scott.
Checking in with Scott. Checking in with Scott. That's something I forgot, dude. He's got to stop doing the Papa John joke because it's like dicey now.
Yeah. It's like, wow, your dad really hates black people.
Not that because my dad's racist.
Let's see here. Scott Lurs. Okay, so boom. Oh, well, he hasn't tweeted.
He hasn't tweeted since May 9th.
Yeah, let's just go to a random tweet. Hopefully we didn't see it yet. Right here.
Has anyone been to Toothsome yet, and does it rule? I don't even know where Toothsome is. Want to look up what Toothsome is?
Sure.
Or somewhere in California? Or is that the chocolate thing?
Oh, yeah, we did read that one.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We already read it.
Yeah, we already did that one.
Oh, we forgot.
Let's see. Let's go to a random tweet. Right here.
Yeah, let's do that one. Because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Randomly. Salt and Straw opening up right next door to Pazzo Gelato is by far the most ruthless act I've ever seen an ice cream store make. Yeah, I saw that. It's near Sunset Junction. Salt and Straw opened up a location right next to Pazzo Gelato, which I've never been to. Have you been to Pazzo Gelato?
No, but I fucking love Salt and Straw.
What about gelato? Do you like gelato?
Not really. I don't like sherbet.
I don't like sherbet, but gelato's not all sherbet. You know that, right?
No, I didn't think that.
Oh yeah, gelato is like I mean, I don't really know it. I think it's like ice cream without milk or something. It's like a different way of making it. I'm redacted, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's not sherbet sucks.
Yeah.
But gelato, I'm sure you'd like gelato because it basically tastes like ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have all the same flavors. If you like coconut, there's like always like coconut gelatos are pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like coconut, but sherbet to me is just like shaved ice.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I remember my parents would get that and like try and make like healthier. Like, oh, we're gonna have some orange sherbet. I'm like, I'd rather eat nothing.
Yeah.
What, like carrots of dessert? No thanks.
Get out of my room, Papa John.
Yeah. I heard the reason I'm fat. All right, thanks for tuning in. See you next week.